We're back and we're headed to practice on this Tuesday evening, and we've learned a couple of things so far going forward with this summer team. The first one being that we wanted to introduce the back row attack, and so we're going to be tripling down on that tonight just a little bit. And last practice we kind of learned that we need to light a fire under them, especially when it's starting to get a little bit late or when they got a lot of things to overcome to have a good practice. We got to make sure that we are finishing strong, having a good practice all the way to the end. The way as coach that I like to think about that and make that happen is by having a very reliable, consistent foundation of practice, which is why we do the same warm-up drills a bunch, is because not only are they super familiar to the team already, they can really build off of it every single time that we do it. And hopefully when we do things like free ball passing, where they get 1,000 looks of free balls, float serves, hand passes, and now defense, which I really like that we've added, they get a bunch of looks at that. But not only do they get a bunch of reps, they are also very comfortable with that drill in general. So maybe they're starting to get into the swing of practice and like everybody's doing the same thing, so we're all on the same page. And then after that, we've been going into Ohio, which I'm just loving because it's competitive, it's a lot of talking, and it's a lot of like get up and go right away. So I've been loving that. And this time I think we're going to add, if you score from the back row with a BIC or a D ball, then you're going to get 2 points instead of 1 when we're playing Ohio to 11. So I think that'll be just a fun way to see what our actual in-game reps look like. For me, the BIC was always a huge weapon because I had monster outsides who could pass really well, and I really liked running an offense once I had passers that I could trust get me the ball. So in club, my first year, 16th year, I did not have good passers. They were all still learning how to pass, and the serves were all getting bigger, stronger, faster. And so my 16th year, I got really good at running off the net, getting underneath the ball, and putting up a high hittable ball. Makes me think of some setter we had a couple years, 2 summers ago. High hittable balls. And so that's why I learned how to do 16th year. And then 17th year, my passers got a little bit better in club, and I got to start running offense a little bit instead of just running around and setting. And then I got to run my middles a whole bunch 17th year because our coach was like super intense. And if you didn't, I remember this one time he would have one of our players try to touch his elbows together, and like he couldn't do it, and he was like standing there screaming at him to touch his elbows together, and all of us were like just standing there watching this happen. He could like barely do it. He was like about to cry. It was nuts. But our passers got better, and so my passers got better. I could start running my big middles. I started to have really big. I had big middles right away 16th year, but like 17th year they were good and big, and then 18th year passers got way better. I got to run offense for real, in system to the outside. I still had a really high back set because I was working on going faster, and one of my oppos needed a higher ball because he was just a big giant monster who went on to play D1, and he's an animal. It's like a great friend of mine. But college is where it really turned up to the next level with passing. Pretty much day one of college, we had 7 new freshmen come in and take over the program at Menlo, and I think all of them but one took over the starting lineup. And so we came in, brand new team, and right away my passers were just nails. 2 of the best libs I've ever played with, easily, and then outsides I could pass dimes, and it was just awesome. So there's when I got to really expand my offense and not only run it from anywhere, but run it in a tricky way because the passes were just so good. And that is like heaven for me as a setter, because I want to put the ball in somebody's hands that's going to score and get me an assist. Assists are the name of the game for setters. I've never been a big offensive kind of setter. I do care about it, and I can do it. Like if I got a turn and swing, I can make that happen. If I got to do a normal dump, I can make that happen. 2-hand throwdowns for sure. Anything in between. So I could be offensive, and it's sometimes needed and really cool to be offensive, but I've always been a more defensive-minded setter where I play defense first, and then I try to get the ball into somebody's hands and get them a one-on-one, let them score points, and make me look awesome that way. And that ended up being my MO throughout all of college, where I got to be a first-team All-American setter because of all those assists. So that's pretty sweet. And then all the way up to senior year, I guess you would say, was the pinnacle of me running offense and from anywhere on the court and getting people one-on-ones and nobody ups and stuff like that, being offensive, and just kind of the whole thing came together. It was really sick. And that's on the highlight video. It's like 24 minutes long of my senior season only. That's on here under one of the playlists. It's like alumni game and highlight video. So that's pretty sweet. But for practice, man, I got a rabbit trail there. For practice, we're only changing it up a little bit. Fun short court warm up from the team that I learned that from in the Bay Area. And then still free ball passing, Ohio back row. I think we're going to end it most likely with correction, either that or some kind of 6-on-6 game. But I'm just excited to get back in there. And I've been thinking about today, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, I think, is the fix to last practice's lull towards the end. We got to be reminded that all of the teams that we're about to play against are doing the same exact thing as us. And if they're doing it harder and more disciplined and more consistently than us, then we can't be mad if they beat us. We got to be able to serve in the court, play scrapping defense, and then get from off the net to on the net and play offense. And if other teams are not having a lull, and if other teams are really fighting hard all the way through the end of practice, it's not a mystery if they beat us. And for me in college, when it was game time at the end of practice and it was 6-on-6 time, it was time to get real, that was like the most intense game that we played, even compared to most normal games. Our practice level was so high level that it forced us to be on point, but in an uncomfortable situation. And that's what I think is a really good indicator of a good team, because it felt like we were at the national tournament every time we got to play 6-on-6 in practice. And if it didn't feel like that, and people were being lazy or having an off day or finals or any number of things, your girlfriend just broke up with you, something like that, there's still 18 grown men who all want one thing, and we were on the same page that we want to get better and we want to win games. And just because you're feeling off or you're hurt or you're tired or whatever, hurt and injured are two very different things. If you're hurt and you're tired or you're sad or whatever, that kind of stuff did not fly in the gym in college. And if you have aspirations or whatever to play at the next level, and in college as high up as you can, hopefully, you gotta be ready for stuff like that, because we would have intense arguments, we would have people in each other's face, we would have straight up fights, we'd have yelling, we'd have a whole bunch of different stuff. But it was under it was all built off of, we want to get good, we want to be better, we want to win. So it's not like a terrible thing. We're just pushing each other to become better. And so I'm not saying it's got to be like that with 15 girls, but I am saying the idea of that is the same. At the end of practice, it should be the most intense. No lulls should be happening, even if we're tired. So I think that's all I got on the way to practice. I'm excited to get back in there. I know Gabe is too, and hopefully our team comes ready to play, because I want to get better. So I'll see you in there for our first drill that we do with our 15 ones in about 1 second. Finished our nice long warm-up. About to jump into some free ball passing. Actually, maybe short court. I think short court first. Bring it in! 5, 4, 3, 2.
Avery's on the phone.
No, whoa!
She's peppering and she's on the phone.
That's so Hollywood, bro. I know, dude. That's big time. She's taking a phone call while warming up, bro.
She's over there peppering, just talking away.
That's fun. All right, let's start with some fun. Let's start with short court.
Fire on 3, 1.
With me first. Maddie! get a better angle for short court, and then we'll come back here. One. Nice up. Help it. Yeah, ball. Oh, the air's gone. You jinxed it. 6-2. Out. I could be 5'10", I guess. No football, Maddie. Dang, 3 in a row, huh? We're not. Quick. Holy smokes, dude. Oh yeah, quick. There it is. Anya. Quick to the pin. Get up there, Lex. Oh yeah, quick to the pin. Oh. Okay, that's enough of that. We'll jump to now free ball passing. Fun short court. We're almost done though. Bring it in! Yo, let's have a good practice all the way through.
What'd you guys? Ohio.
Free ball passing first. Here we go, free. Perfect form. Shuffle push. Hit it, hit it. Hit the ground. Welcome to practice, AirPod. Float. Goodness. Hit the ground. Take that, Sally. Hit the ground. We're back. We're back. Let's do some down balls for back row defense. I got it. Down ball.
They want to do base.
Not yet. 3 people in a straight line. Back row defense. I'm calling that in all day. Keep it on our side. Hit the ground. Talk seams. Oh. Hit the ground. She didn't go for that. I've seen blobfish go for a ball. Oh, you lucky duck. Good. Oh. Hit the ground. What's up, Rube?
No ball.
Quick shot, go everybody. Quick shot. That one. Steal it. Throw it, Tally. Base defense, everybody else. Base defense. Yes, that's the one, Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. No shot.
Hit the groove. Big basket, MTV. Up high as this. Just big basket. Hit the ground! Where we at, Ruby? Come on, come on! Hit the ground! Let's go, team! Go for the ball! Thank you. Two hands, MTV! Hit the ground! Maddie! Good control. Good. Quick shot, go. Oh, in.
You're going to learn today.
One, couple. Nice pancake.
Thank you so much.
You got one. It was up, way up. I used to be good at that, actually.
I have a question. I feel like you look good.
What?
Why do we have to hit the ground if they went for it?
Because they didn't go all the way.
All the way.
You're there if you die for that.
So what if...
Base defense, ones. Sorry. Sorry. I said sorry, bro. I don't know what else to say. Ball. Good. Oh!
Better get ready, man.
Yeah, middle. Good touch, that's the one.
Hit the ground.
Oh! Good, Liv. Hit the ground! No thinking, only defense. There it is. Oppo. Ball. Whoops.
Oh, over. Oh, you didn't see that one.
Two perfect loads. One perfect load. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. Our side. Balls in. Check him up. Right there. Get that one. Get that one right there. Get that one. Get that one too. That one too. All those. Get all those. Look over there. Look over there. Will you yell at them? This is nuts. They're like my 13th boys.
Don't watch that video unless you want to cry.
You guys call me fat in that? Dog it up. Yo, good start. Let's get some water. We'll come back, play Ohio competitive right away.
Let's fire on me. Fire on 3. 1, 2, 3, fire. Let's go. Let me set.
All right, we're gonna play Ohio, but I'm skipping that. We'll jump to the next one. Serving warm-up done. We played some Ohio. It was good. And now we're gonna do some pressure serving. Hold up. Pressure serving. Pressure serving. Go! One by one serving. If they miss, they run and restart. Am I catching strays for? So mean.
Because I put my hand up and said 100%.
Go! I get you up. Get up there, TP! In. 3 more. Yup. Get up there! 2 more. Nice. Ow. Last one. Bring it in! Stanford. Circle up, we got a new one.
Yeah, I feel like someone pop on your shoulder made it in the basket. Like she like.
Dog it up. We did
Yeah.
Stanford a whole bunch in college. 3 passers, 1 setter on each side, serving from both sides at the same time. Serve receive style drill. It's chaotic, but we can do it.
Yeah, we've done it.
We've done it a bunch of times, but we can do it really good.
Isn't the hitting one, right?
No, just serve and pass both sides. Focus for a while. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Sure we do.
Both sides.
Yeah. Oh yeah, setters. Serve receive every time. Every time. Serve receive ball, which just means I want it. It's gonna be different every time, but I want your set to be pretty much the same every time.
Wait, where? Like,
Outside only for now. All right. All right, we're gonna do Stanford for a while. Oh. All right, we'll jump to the next one. All right. We're gonna do Liz drill. Bring it in! Let's do this thing. Somebody tell me what that is. What does that mean for us? Circle up. Competitive time. We're gonna do Liz drill. 6 on this side playing defense, hitting lines on this side. That side has to get 4 ups in around 1 minute. You dig it, catch it. That's a controlled up, that counts as 1. We want 4 of those.
What if they don't?
We are gonna block this time, and offense just try to get points. Don't play it out on this side. Or yeah, on that side. Don't play it out.
Just catch it.
6 on that side, everybody else on this side doing hitting lines, go.
Spiral on me, spiral on 3, 1, 2, 3, spiral.
Yeah, anybody digs, and then one of you catch it, and that's 1. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, ball. One. Point. Two. Point. Three. Ball. Four. New 6 on. Go. And we'll just do that again. Zeros. Whoa. Point. Two. Three. In. Point. Nice block, Rube. Four, rotate. Here we go. One. Two. Nice block, Hallie. Great swing. Point. Nice block, Hallie. Three. Point. Oh boy. Shag, go. I'm out. All right, that's it for Liz drill. We'll jump to whatever's next. Last one for you and I. Let's do some correction. Yo, we're gonna play correction. Before we do, let's talk about why we're doing this.
Yeah, so we still want to take care of the ball, but what we like about correction is you get an immediate chance to fix your mistake. So whether you're not reaching, whether we didn't make a move for a ball, whatever the case, you have an immediate chance to fix it. And so I don't want to just let balls go because we're going to get another chance, but I want to really use this time to go as hard as we can. If we make a mistake going super hard, then we reset real quick and then do it and we correct it. It's the whole point of the drill.
Yeah, very intense 6-on-6 right now. Split up both sides.
Fire on me, fire on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Joust over here, cover, here we go. Ball. Play it up, play it up. Take care of it, get in system, let's go. Make it, make it, make it. First ball over, first ball over. Out, first ball over. Play this up. Good high swing. We're good, play it up. Good rip. Play it off the net. Hit the ground this side, free. Just get up tall and play it, you did. Transition, big swing, up. Good. Swing again, transition. 2 blockers here, 2 blockers. Back up, big 4-step approach. Ready, ball. There you go, again. Ball. One more time, one more time. Ball. It's great. Play this out. Stay in it all if it's new. Come on. Reach. Ah. Good, Olive. Hands up, block. Good. Get up. Go. Play this up. Hit the ground this side. Ball. Find your middle. Find your middle. Hit the ground this side. Play this up, center. Yeah. Find your oppo. Go! Play this up. Transition swing, 2 blockers here. Ball. Get up, Sally. Joust, at the net, cover, joust. My bad. Go with 2 hands, both of you, go. Good. Now transition, big arm swing, up, good. Manage, take care of it. Make it work, come on. Shag them.
I played so far away from the ball. I'm like trying to
Yeah, we gotta get your chest to the ball. You're taking it out here and you're finishing your swing out this way a lot of the time. We gotta get the ball inside your window here and then power through with your abs and your right hip. Get to it with your last 2 steps. Shag, sip, do it again. That might just be it for us. This might be a short one, we'll see. All right, pretty solid. A little better than last practice, but we still gotta find a way to get through that last 10%. Cut it a little bit short because we had a lot of gameplay to do at the end of practice, but we just finished with normal Vortex and then USA, so it was kind of fun. But you've seen both of those like very recently, so I decided to skip them. We talked a little bit about what you and I talked about on the way down here, which was if you want to play at the next level, we got to find a way to be competitive at the end of practice. And Gabe brought up how much of a dogfight it used to be in college, is also separate from me. So hopefully that is really starting to drive home the point of we got to be able to push each other in practice, because if some teams love to do this at tournaments, especially to other teams that aren't ready for it, jump out on them with energy right away. So even if they're not like the greatest team ever, one strategy that I've used before and that has been used against me coaching wise is to jump out on a team, and no matter what the first couple of points are, you just freak out and like go crazy, and then the other team gets like in their head or scared or whatever. But good teams don't have any reaction to that because they're so used to it from practice, or they know that they play level volleyball and another team freaking out on the other side of the net does not matter at all. And that's kind of how it was for my college team. In club, we used to be kind of in the middle. We'd be freaking out a little bit, like cheering and being loud and stuff. But in college, we did not really do that. If we were down and we were like getting beat, which sometimes happened, we would mostly be level, but we would never get too low and let 1 point turn into 9 or whatever. And when we were rolling, we would be a little bit extra loud, and that would really help us get a lot of momentum and just start like crushing teams, because that is the goal. I'm not trying to have close games. If you can win a game by 10, go definitely do that. But at this age level and this volleyball level, a 9-point comeback is not out of the question, but it's close. I was talking a little bit about the point differentials in volleyball at different age levels, and at 14s I've seen them go all the way back up from 12 just from one really good server, and at 15s I think it's around 9, and then in college it could be as little as 3 or 4, I think, maybe less if it's like a really good game and everyone's playing good. But that kind of thing has to be in your mind at the end of practice, especially, even though it's super late and even though everyone's tired and it's hot and it's summer and they have finals and all this excuses. Like, it's 2 hours, put in work, go home and chill. That's how I'm thinking about it, because that's how I had to think about it with my like hour plus long drive to where I practiced at. And then I'd be there early, do a long practice, long drive home. So yeah, it was long, it was tired, it was summer, blah, blah, blah. But you gotta push through, you gotta find a way. And a lot of our team wasn't even that bothered by practice just now. They were just waiting for everyone else to get on the same page as them. Because once everybody's locked into being like we're doing this thing no matter what. We're ready to get good, and we're ready to battle it out and fight. We're gonna be in good shape, but until then, we gotta find a way to get to that next level. I think 90% of the practice was good, and then the last 10%, it was good, but it could have been better if we were really fighting, like hard. We're still a little bit too comfortable with not pushing the envelope a little bit. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking about on the way home. I think that's all I got for you. I am still thinking as coach a couple of new things that we can add to get to the next level. I wanted to use today as a switch up day and kind of flip everything upside down, but it's a little bit too early for that, and I'm liking the flow of practice so far. We all had a great attitude at the beginning of practice, and then just that last 10%, we just got bogged down just a little bit. So hopefully we can find a way to flip the switch. We told them at the end that, or I think it was me, I said, I know you got a little something extra for volleyball just because you're playing summer. If you want to get to the next level and play in college or on your varsity team or whatever, I don't know, we got to find a way to flip the switch and really start pushing it and each other in practice. So that's my main takeaway. And individually, you can do that by not taking any plays off. I remember that was a huge thing from my volleyball experience, is not taking any plays off. You don't let yourself, like, you hold yourself to a high standard when it comes to communication, or if that's fine, like that's not a problem area for you, you can hold yourself to a higher standard on going for every ball. And if that's not your problem, like you're already scrapping defense and playing really hard, then you can hold yourself to a higher standard of your blocking assignment or your covering assignment or something. But it's a self-discipline thing at some point, because as coach, I'm yelling at you and I'm fixing all the things that I can fix. But if I don't see you, like, that's not on me, that's on you. You gotta hold some kind of responsibility for what you're doing on the volleyball court. And if you're wasting your own time and reps, like, I'll call you on it if I see it as coach, but it's on you. So hopefully you can kind of take something from that and apply it to your game. But that's all I got. Well, I'll see you in a couple days. We still don't have a tournament this weekend, so we're gonna be chilling. And my boys volleyball 16-1s team with Gabe starts tomorrow for me. But I don't think I'm gonna video that, because Gabe is technically the head coach for that team, and I'm gonna give him, like, I'm gonna take on my assistant role and see how we operate with that team. And then if I'm called to or whatever, I'll maybe do a bonus episode with them. But for now, I'm sticking with my 15s girls. So I'll see you in a couple days for practice if the Lord says the same. Peace out.